I'll be there for you.
Hello fellow earthlings, welcome to my channel, and let's talk about books, specifically about the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. It is the first installment of the Atlas series. The summary is as follows. The Alexandrian Society, caretakers of lost knowledge from the greatest civilizations of antiquity, are the foremost secret society of magical academicians in the world. Those who earn a place among the Alexandrians will secure a life of wealth, power, and prestige beyond their wildest dreams. And each decade, only the 6 most uniquely talented magicians are selected to be considered for initiation. Enter the latest round of 6. Libby Rhodes and Nico de Verona, unwilling halves of an unfathomable whole, who exert uncanny control over every element of physicality. Reina Mori, a naturalist who can intuit the language of life itself. Parisa Kamali, a telepath who can traverse the depths of the subconscious, navigating worlds inside the human mind. Callum Nova, an empath easily mistaken for a manipulative illusionist who can influence the intimate workings of a person's inner self. Finally, there is Tristan Kane, who can see through illusions to a new structure of reality, an ability so rare that neither he nor his peers can fully grasp its implications. When the candidates are recruited by the mysterious Atlas Blakely, they are told they will have 1 year to qualify for initiation, during which time they will be permitted preliminary access to the Society's archives and judged based on their contributions to various subjects of impossibility, time and space, luck and thought, life and death. 5, they are told, will be initiated. 1 will be eliminated. The 6 potential initiates will fight to survive the next year of their lives. And if they can prove themselves to be the best among their rivals, most of them will. Most of them. This is a dark academia. It was strange to read, and this was me being generous, because strange, that is a very kind choice of word. This book felt very pretentious, which is a very common critic of almost every dark academia book. This review might contain spoilers. There are not much things to spoil about, but anyways, if you're brave enough and have enough time, then go read the book, I guess. First of all, the summary is the book equivalent of clickbait. No one fought. The summary created a very tense and unsettling theme setting, and the actual story broke that with the hammer. I was very confused most of the time. This book could have been good if the author focused on wrong things. The characters and their powers felt fascinating. It could have been focused more on, but there's no plot to be engaged with. But the characters had some chemistry, which was good. Honestly, if you like this book, then good for you. I have never read a dark academia book that I liked or understood. A lot of books use it as an aesthetic. solely for that purpose. I mean, Dark Academia itself is kind of just for the aesthetic kind of thing, while this book doesn't do that, but does have some things which I dislike about Dark Academia books. This book explains nothing, and I could talk about the characters, but I just don't care about them. This story follows the secret Alexandrian society. This society, every some years, I forgot how many, but they recruit 6 people and eliminate one to use that person's magic to fuel the library. Oh, yeah, they own a magic library. That's all we know about this society. The recruited 6 have to protect something, I guess. Is it the magic of the library? I don't know. But this was uneventful. There was nothing to remember, really. The academia in this Dark Academia was not informative, but instead tiring. I know I'm complaining a lot and not saying anything of substance, but when there's nothing of substance, and I can stress that enough, I can't do anything about that. Their power were not explained properly, which I mentioned could have been a great thing for the plot. Our main character, Libby Rhodes, was made to be extremely annoying, which, in many instances I disagreed with, but I guess that is the plot point we're going for. But in general, I don't think that is a good thing. I mean, there are books where the MC is bad, but I'm not sure if that's the intention here. Then another mention, Parisa Kamali. Her powers were quite fascinating. That fascinated me so much. So props to the author for this, but I guess her powers were, I feel like they could have been nurtured with more. I don't know. And that's it. There's nothing more I can talk about. I don't want to talk about anything more. So thank you for watching. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go and just sit in the corner of my room. I need to think. So bye.